thinking of flying south for the winter, while Ontarians looking to book flights out of local airports may be in for an expensive surprise. In the most recent budget, the provincial government passed a 148% increase to aviation fuel tax, a move that airlines say will cost them big bucks.
Once this tax is fully implemented, so we're going from 2.7 cents a litre to 6.7 cents a litre, it's going to cost the industry about an extra $100 million.
And that's just a fraction of what could be lost. The National Airlines Council of Canada is afraid that higher taxes will mean more people booking their travel plans out of the U.S.
There are studies that conclude that almost 400,000 Ontarians will decide either not to fly or fly out of the border airports such as Buffalo and Niagara Falls. This measure may cost us up to 3,000 jobs.
Ontarians we spoke with agree they would fly somewhere outside of the province if the price is right.
If it was cheaper, definitely I would consider doing it, yeah.
Sometimes the taxes are definitely more than the price of the flight itself, so it would probably push me to fly out of elsewhere.
And it's not just passengers taking their business stateside.
Sunwing has decided in the face of this tax to do some flying out of Buffalo Airport rather than add more flights into Toronto. And the tax differential between Buffalo and Toronto is about $160 a person.
For years, the National Airline Council of Canada has been asking Ontario to take the opposite approach and eliminate fuel taxes on international fuels. Now, this is a move that provinces like Alberta and British Columbia have done, and BC has seen some major benefits.
We point to the example in British Columbia. They had the foresight and the vision to eliminate their tax on international fuel, and they've seen the benefits. They've seen over 22 airlines come to Vancouver. They've seen the increase in payroll taxes because there's more jobs created.
Ontario's Finance Minister Charles Sousa is adamant that the majority of aviation costs come from the federal government and that these tax increases will actually help the aviation industry.
We're investing in infrastructure to make those airports and those companies more attractive to invest in Ontario. We're looking at ways to be competitive, and we are relative to other airports.
However, the NACC isn't quite sure that's the case.
Contrary to automobile gas taxes that are reinvested into the provincial road system, provincial aviation taxes are not reinvested back into the aviation infrastructure.
In the meantime, Mark Williams, the president of Sunwing Airlines, is hoping that the government will reconsider the tax so that airlines in Ontario can be competitive both within Canada and the world.
We're a proud Canadian-owned company, and our preference would be to continue to grow our business in Canada and particularly in Ontario, where our head office is. So I hope they reconsider, and maybe we can continue to add more capacity into this market rather than less.
I'm Mia Gordon, and this is a Sun News Special Report.